Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. And let me see, this is your general scope for March 20th, 2017. I did almost a whole video for you, and then my dogs, or not really my dogs, I have one dog, but there's two dogs involved, and they were just kind of ruining the video for me. They're playing around and fighting and this and that, and so now I have to do this all over again. Yeah, so that's the fun in that. And so again, this is your general scope for March 20th, 2017. So I'm going to redo this all over again for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we start off the week with the Sun card. And this is a card of success, of vitality. So this is a strong card. It's a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to that. I think it is the only major arcana you have, but it's the beginning of the week and it's very strong. And so this Sun card just shines for you throughout the whole week. You do have 2 5s involved with this at the beginning of the week too. So before I get to that though, let's talk about the Sun card, and let me show it to you. And I'm sorry for the glare, not very great. I think I'm gonna have to work out a new way to do this for you. But see, it's so bright and shiny, and there's so much glare. But when the Sun card shows up in your spread, it does negate any negative card or knocks out any negative card in your spread. So it's a beautiful way to begin, and it just shines throughout your whole entire spread. But like I said, okay, so let's get to the other 2 cards. We have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles for you. And the 5 of Swords, 5s are of instability and change. Okay, so there's going to be some instability for you beginning of the week. And the 5 of Swords is talking about instability and change in the way you think and the way you communicate. It's a bit of a conflict card as well. So with that said, we'll go to the next card, the 5 of Pentacles, which is a card of hardship. And it could be financial hardship. It could be hardship with the way you're spending your time, or just not having enough time. But it's something meaningful in your life. And so you're going through an instability and change with that. But you want to also look very close at this snow bell here. And snowbells are, they survive the harshest winters, and so that's what you would represent. You will make it through this hardship. But again, we have that Sun card, which does negate or knock out any negative card in your spread. So I'm not going to say that you're not going to have this instability and change going on. It's just it will be more of a little bump in the road. It'll still be there, but it'll just be almost non-existent to you. You'll feel it just a little bit, just not as harsh as if you did not have that Sun card there. Okay, next card we have is the Queen of Swords. This is a card of righteous energy. Could be a mother figure. This lady or this person is very blunt. It could be no, not a co-worker. It could be your manager, your boss, your team leader, wherever this lady stands as a person who is above you that gives you orders. So it could be that, and somehow you're involved. Maybe there might be a little conflict with this person. Like I said, it'll be a little nudge there, just a little bump in the road. But like I said, it won't be a full blown out thing as if you did not have the Sun card there. This could be also a person whom you go to advice, who you highly regard, and go to for advice. This person thinks logically, rules more in the head than in the heart. So want to pay just a little bit of close attention to that as well. So either way, this could be, so for some of you, this could be a boss person in your life who you get orders from, is very forceful, very blunt, very truthful. This is a person who doesn't take any bullshit. So that's why this person is in the position that this person is, because he's very or she is very experienced, has been there, done that, is in this position for a reason. It can rule. It is a ruler. Other than that, this is a person you go to for advice. Next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Very beautiful card to have. The main message of this card is a card of luxury. Other than that, this is a card of discipline. You are the one that created all of this. So you could be in this status this week from all your hard work, of your hard discipline, your blood, sweat, and tears. Could bring you into this position finally this week. You made it. You made it. For others of you, you just might need that discipline to get you through this week. Put in that hard work, blood, sweat, tears. So you're the one that creates this, just you. So it's a card of discipline. Next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of news, and a few things involved with this one. It could be immature news that comes to you, so you don't have all the facts. Or it could be that you're learning a new trade skill. It's a card of higher learning as well. Maybe you're finding the time to finally do new things. So if it is higher learning, it could be higher learning in the way of business, career. Other than that, it doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to go to school for higher learning. It could be for yourself, do it yourself kind of books, self-help books, that sort of thing. Other than that, for some of you, you might get some kind of news. Okay, this is grounding energy. It's low energy. What else is involved here? Or you could be involved with an immature person. For some of you, you could just get news. News is involved. Not sure what that would be, but so a few things involved with this one. So, but it is also a card of new beginnings as well. So higher learning, new beginnings, learning a new trade skill, do it yourself, self-help books, could be that related, or you're just getting news. Last card we have is the Queen of Cups. You could be in this position, emotionally satisfied, emotionally secure by the end of the week. Having to go through a little bump in the road. Having to have discipline, being involved with a blunt person or righteous energy. You know, learning that new trade skill or getting that news by the weekend. So you might be in a very secured emotional place by the end of the week. It is also, this could be, this is a ruler again, so it could be someone you're involved with. It could be your boss again, a boss, manager, team leader, someone who you take orders from, but comes from a more loving place. This one rules with the heart rather than the mind, so it's more nurturing. There's more nurture in this. Or it could be, again, someone you go to for advice, but on an emotional advice than anything else. So a few things going on with that. So again, let's just wrap up and recap. The sun shines for you throughout this whole week. Whatever negative cards you have, it dwindles, negates any negative card in the deck. So that sun card is a card of success and vitality, and very beautiful card to start off the week with, and to have to just shine throughout the whole deck, or I mean your whole spread. Then you have your 2-5 cards, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, some kind of conflict going involved at the beginning of the week. Little conflict, like I said, a little bump in the road. It could be the way you're thinking, the way you communicate. Other than that, it is a card of instability and change. Then you have the 5 of Pentacles, which is hardship, but you'll get through this. Again, instability and change, but but the Sun card is there and it's right next to those two cards, so I wouldn't really have anything to worry about that. Just you will feel it, just won't feel the impact of this. It'll be more of a bump, a nudge, rather than a full-blown outburst or energy. Okay, and then you have a person whom you're involved with who is blunt, very truthful. You have righteous energy involved midweek. Like I said, it could be either a boss, manager, team leader sort of thing, or somebody who you go to advice, or it could just be righteous energy in the midweek. You're going to have discipline this week, but you put in your blood, sweat, and tears, and you get to this place of luxury. That's for some of you. But other than that, it'll take discipline, or you'll be in that disciplined state to where you'll get to the state where you want to be, or just you need discipline this week for some reason to get through this week. And then we have either some news coming into you, or okay. Few things with this, either being involved with an immature person, or you get immature news where you don't have all the facts yet, or you could be going into higher learning. Could be school related, it could be more self-help books or do-it-yourself books, but it's learning a new trade or skill. So it could be involved with your work, it could just be for yourself, or just basically news coming in for you. Is grounding energy, it's very slow energy, so either this news comes snail mail, or it has gone through a range of people to finally reach you. That's why you don't have all the facts, and you just get bits and pieces of it. You don't have everything. And then toward the end of the week, then you're more emotionally secure, emotionally in touch with yourself, or this is a person who is a nurturer, and you go to for emotional advice, or it could be your boss, manager, team leader, so forth, whom is more of a nurturer, and rules more with the heart than with the mind, so to speak. Okay, so I think that is it with that. I don't think I have anything else to say about that last card. Cancer comes to mind though, and Pisces comes to mind with that card, with that last card, the Queen of Cups. But more, I don't know, I just kind of want to say Cancer. But Pisces, it's also a Pisces card. Could be a Scorpio too, but that wasn't screaming in my ear or in my head. So I thank you for watching. Again, I'll try to be consistent with my weekly readings for you. This one really took a lot out of me since I had to do it twice. And just remember, it does take two to tarot, so to speak. I wish you a great week. The sun does shine for you throughout the whole week. Discipline. You have just have a splendid week. I thank you, and aloha.